Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. How about that? The very rare Berger Chevrolet 1969 Chevelle 300 Deluxe Post Sedan Super Sport, big block 396, 3¼ horsepower, garnet red, and probably one of the nicest muscle cars that we've gotten in here in a very, very, very long time. All straight, it's close to perfect. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, ladies and gentlemen. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights off the strip. And if you're here on vacation and you like muscle cars, you like exotic cars, you like Lamborghinis, we've got a little bit of everything for everyone. We've got Porsches in here, we've got a couple Lexuses. Whatever comes in our door, we're really proud to share it with you. But today, holy crap, okay? 1969, 300 Post Chevelle. Folks, I haven't touched it. Our detailers haven't touched it. Normally I've got some kind of rag on these cars when they come in, but I haven't touched it. It really is this pretty, ladies and gentlemen. It's all one colored red. There's no weird one fender red, different color red. There's no marks from opening up the door and hitting it against the wall. The lines around the trunk and the rear bumper, it is so straight. It is so pretty. The rear chrome around the rear window is perfect. There's no, the moldings that hold the window in, looks like it was done yesterday at the dealership. Obviously, I think it was in '07 when this car was found and completely redone over a couple years. There's no blips in the paint from dust being around when it was painted. There's none of those things. Only stuff that we could talk about this car, I think there's one little mark on one of the sides down towards the bottom. I'll find that and point that out to you. And the chrome molding that goes around the door, this aluminum around here, every once in a while you'll see a slight imperfection in either just the immediate surface or just a small indentation, just from age and the molding's getting little dings in it from being held and stuff. Come over here to the passenger side and you'll see this one as well. Right across here, very, very small indentations in the chrome molding that go around, but I still give this chrome a very high number, although it's has very slight marks in it. But there's no real patina going on here. There's no pitting. There's none of that going on. The chrome molding around the front windshield is absolutely beautiful. The windshield wipers are in great shape. The windshield looks like it's never seen environment or driving down the road ever. The top of the dashboard is perfect from what I can see right now. It's a stunner. So let's try and find some imperfections. How's that? The one part I wanted to go over was the top surface of this front bumper. Quincy, I do need you to get a little detail oriented here for me. Right in this section right here, some very, very light marks. I'm not even going to call them scratches, but I guess I should. I don't like to call anything on this car a scratch. And if you could come over here too, Quincy. And these two locations right here, I mean, they're almost, look like car cover kind of stuff. There's one there and there's one here. Folks, the rest of it is absolutely perfect. Again, there's no pitting going on, and I'm being extremely picky here right now. But this is what it is, so I'm just trying to help you car collectors. This is a car collector car. This is not really anything you get in and you drive to the grocery store, or you just car shows only, cruising the strip only. Very delicate, very valuable machinery right here. So I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. That's what I do. I go over these things. Am I going to talk about all the options on this and is it correct numbers and all that kind of stuff? I already know it's all correct numbers. You go to celebritycars.com and you get to read all about it. You get to read about what options were chosen on this particular model when it was born. okay? And, you know, the full restoration, we all feel it has been put back perfectly. And we'll get to all that. All you Chevelle wackos, you're watching this. I'm a Camaro Firebird wacko. All my Chevelle friend wackos, I love these cars as well. You know, you might find some instances where a bolt's not correct or something, but you're not going to find much of that. That's up to you to tear apart. But there's really nothing to tear apart on this car. It really, really is that fabulous. I'm going to get down here real quick and make sure I don't see anything else. But these chrome pieces across the front are perfect. The SS396 emblem up front is perfect. The headlights are perfect. The bezels around the headlights are perfect. This sill right around here, right above the headlights, are all perfect. The chrome all the way down here along the course of along the bottom is absolutely beautiful. There's no marks on it whatsoever. And you do have the Berger. This is valuable, folks. This plate's valuable, for crying out loud. Let alone the emblem that's on the back of this car, the chrome emblem that says Berger on it. There's rumors of how much that costs. It's crazy. The fog lights down here all this looks like it was installed yesterday. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's work our way down the driver's side real quick, and then we'll come back up to the hood because, you know, why not? When this car was dropped off, I was told that there was a mark down on one of these little corners here. I'm going to do my best to find it. Folks, look at these wheels. Authentic tires. Perfect shape. All this along here. Quincy, come over my right-hand shoulder, if you will. We're going to focus on these lines. You don't have to go too crazy with getting, you know, real detail, Quincy, but I just want to show you how beautiful this is. These lines are incredible on this car. All right. I don't see anything down here. I'm running my finger along this seam right here, and it's absolutely fitting beautiful. I'm going to run my finger all the way up here. I'm not going to touch any more of the surface. This is all also beautiful. Door lock, door handle, perfect shape. There's no scratches or hanging your arm out the window. There's none of those things. This is all incredible. I'm looking at this entire body panel back. I would also like to point out that, you know, we all know our steel, fellow muscle car friends, and a lot of these cars get restored. You know, there's a certain budget, and they can't perfect it, and therefore a lot of the steel has wobbles down the side of the car. I don't see one. This is the most incredibly beautiful mirror finish. It's just absolutely beautiful. SS396, those emblems look like they were put on yesterday. The chrome around the wheels look like they've been put on yesterday. No dents, no extra dings in them. The side mirror chrome is just about perfect, if not perfect. We talked about this molding around the door. Folks, it's really beautiful. I mean, you got to be really, really picky to you know, have anything to say about this. I'm running my finger down. This is perfectly straight. There is a little mark right here if we want to get super picky. Right in that section right there.
You can't even see that.
You can't even see that? Okay, see, folks, you can't even see it. While we're here, Quincy, why don't you just take a look down at this roof before I move on to the trunk in the back. Folks, I want you to, you know, look at the skylights reflection, look at the electric pole over there reflection. At that angle, you might be looking outside a little bit. It's nicer than most new cars that we get in here that have a couple miles on them. That's how nice the paint is. It's very, very cool. Let me look at this windshield over here on this side. That's all perfect. Okay, we'll get back to that hood in just a moment. All along here, disturbingly beautiful. Folks, look at these creases. Perfect shape, as if it just came out of the showroom or out of the off the assembly line. All this lines up just absolutely incredible. It's just amazing. Let's back up and look at this rear bumper and tail lights. You can see these seams here as well. Sorry, are just absolutely perfect. Chevelle emblem is beautiful. Here's the money shot right there. That little emblem right here, this back piece is just it's very valuable today, folks. You can't just buy those in the store. Rear tail lights look terrific. This rear bumper is just amazing. I mean, look at this car. There's little fingerprints over there. I don't know how somebody didn't get those, but it's all good. They're just fingerprints over there, so nobody get excited. The whole, all the way down, the rear exhaust. I mean, this is just mesmerizing here. Okay, let's work our way up the passenger side, and then we'll do the hood. Coming around the corner here, once again, all these pinstriping. The pinstriping is in perfect shape. The red is in perfect shape. There's no bubbles going on anywhere around here, anything like that. This car is rust-free. And the wheel well is absolutely gorgeous. All up in here, looks all brand new. I mean, it's just crazy how pretty this car is. Please look at this door. You can work your way down to that end, Quincy, sure. Let me find this. Where's this blemish? This guy pointed it out to me. Oh, right here. That's it. It's this little mark right there. I can get my finger in it. It's black underneath. I don't know what's gigging there. What happened? It's just probably just something flew up. But that's it. I mean, that's all she wrote. You know all those clear coat scratches that you see a lot in paint? From wiping it in car washes and all those kinds of things? There's no clear coat scratches. This thing is just solid red. It's beautiful. Door handle, door lock, all of it great. And your front wheel and top. Obviously, there's no curb rash on this car. This would be awfully embarrassing if there was any curb rash on any of these O-rings around these sport wheels. All in here, just real quick, Quincy, if you could just, give a quick shot that, oh, is this broke? Okay, this piece there might be, I don't know how this is made. There might be a small crack there, and this plastic might be broke around. Yeah, I think this is broke around this spot right here. A biggie? I don't think so. I wouldn't think so. Okay, and geez, this is just incredible to see this. Well done to the guy who owned this car before and keeping this just absolutely gorgeous, because holy crap. No acorns. Nothing fell out of the sky. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Feast your eyes on this, folks. The interior is just as nice as the exterior. It's a 3-speed. Very rare 3-speed. Your first gear is straight back. Second gear is up and to the right, and then third is obviously down and to the right. Our normal first gear and normal muscle cars and normal so on and so forth is really reverse in this car. Okay, so here's your first gear. All right, folks, boy, this dash. Oh, my Lord. I had a 1971 Super Sport Monte Carlo. And although not exactly the same, a lot of the color for the air conditioning and the temperature control and, windshield washers and headlights and the gauges, all very similar and familiar from back there in the day. There's no electrical cables hanging down. The floor is absolutely perfect. It's a hard floor, so there's no real carpet in here. I never really even seen this before, to be honest with you. The brake pedal, the clutch pedal, the gas pedal, all as new condition. This shifter's in amazing shape. This dashboard, once again, I don't even want to touch any of this stuff. Looks like original manuals in there and a couple leftover fuses. First aid kit. Wonder how old that first aid kit is. The SS396 emblem in here. This chrome molding is all beautiful. Oh, I will say on the dash pad here, some small indentations. They're not rips or cuts or any of those things. They're just small indentations. 1, 2, 3, 4, very small. And then over here, right in front of the steering wheel, there's very, very small indentations here. Again, nothing's broke, nothing's ripped, nothing's marked. It's just little indentations in this leatherish kind of dashboard. Old original stickers showing you that you need to have this car in reverse in order to get the key back out of the ignition. If you look over my head, you see the old style way of how they used to hang up the seat belts, and all of that is in as new condition. This whole headliner is in beautiful shape. This seat is incredible. This door panel is incredible. Folks, this is what everybody dreams about. This is one of those Chevelles. Come on in here, check out the back seat. Just gorgeous. These are roll down windows. Once again, you got your post here, so this isn't going anywhere. That's what makes this very unique. I think there's only 50 so of these left in the Chevelle registry. So I don't really know how many they made, but being from Berger, and this is a very special car. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Let's go back over to the driver's side real quick before we open this hood. Just looking at body panels. You know, a lot of these older muscle cars, you know, they have loose body panels, things getting ready to fall off, all that kind of stuff. Everything in here is so solid. This kick panel here, the Fisher, getting in a Fisher body panel, getting in and out of the car. All the paint inside here has all been clear coated. This is all just extreme. It's extremely nice. Steering wheel, wouldn't change it for the world. That is not patina on the steering column. There's just a little bit of dust. Welcome to Las Vegas. Wow. What's that? Yeah. All right, folks, you ready? This car does not have power steering. Oh, gotta watch my jacket, that's for sure. Got an original appearing AC Delco battery. This is an AGM battery that is currently in here now. So obviously this car did not come with an AGM battery, but that's what's in here right now. And I'm just gonna let Quincy look around on both sides of the motor real quick so you can see how clean this is, how original it is. And boy, super lucky to have it. You see on top of the air cleaner, it's a 396 3 1/4 car. Folks, all this stuff that you know you don't normally pay attention to right in here. All beautifully polished, nice and clean, nice and straight. Nothing was left untouched during this restoration. You just look down here, it's absolutely gorgeous. You can see a lot of the electrical cables, you know, going to the headlights and so on and so forth. Just the normal, you know, red, purples, black cables. They're all in really nice shape. Once again, man, this thing looks like it was done yesterday. It's that sharp. Why don't we start it real quick while we have the hood open? The key is in the ignition. Now you're going to be hearing from my microphone here. Clutch is in. Very smooth. Started right up too. Okay, well, I believe we're going to have some undercarriage photographs to share with you. I have not filmed the undercarriage just yet. We're going to take a look at some of the undercarriage photographs and see if we do need to film underneath. I would presume it looks just as good underneath as it does up top here, but we'll get to that in the next day or so. And if it doesn't happen and you're watching this video, say, hey, where's the undercarriage video? 702-818-1031. You call me up. Say, hey, Scott, can you please get an undercarriage video of that Chevelle for me? That's if I didn't get it done yet. Okay? No problem. Folks, I mean, you don't get any better. 1969 Chevelle. I'm nervous to say that we're going to drive this around the block. We are going to drive this around the block. I want to make sure that it does operate the way it's supposed to. You know, no wobble in the brakes, no flat tires, you know, any of those things. So we're going to do a quick cruise around the block and make sure that's good. We're going to be very delicate, though. We'll be right back. Hi, folks. Well, lucky me gets to drive this Super Sport Chevelle 300 Deluxe Post. 1969. It's about as nice as you can get. I just drove it around the block. I've got lots to say, but we're going to do it together now this time. My clutch is in. Perfect start. Runs like a champ. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it sounds great. Certainly sounds stock, that's for sure. Okay, clutch is in. First gear, let the clutch out, let's go. And 3, 2, 1 on the brakes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there is zero today's technology in this car. So you hit the brakes, kind of wants to pull to the right a little bit when you're hitting them really strong. The front passenger side tire locks up a bit. Hey, this is what old muscle cars do. Little adjusting, get things evened out. It'd be just fine. But this is already a dream to drive. It feels like I'm driving a brand new 69 Chevelle. Back on the gas. Gear shift, everything is so super smooth. It's such a smooth ride. And these speed bumps, wow, this thing laughs at it. All that extra tread. All that extra tire, it just kind of laughs at these speed bumps. You don't feel them at all. It's like I'm almost driving a G-Wagon right now as far as suspension's concerned. All right, brakes are great. All right, I'm down into first gear. Let's go. We're not going to beat the crap out of this thing. We're just going to drive it firm. Drive this anywhere. Foot's back on the brake. Right turn signal. Come down into second gear. Super darn smooth. Turn signal canceled out on me. Everything's doing everything it's supposed to do. After a couple minutes, you forget about the whole power steering issue. It drives and runs just wonderfully. Well, folks, I think I've geeked out on this Chevelle long enough. I'm not going to turn the windshield wipers on. I don't want to take a chance of screwing up the windshield. I'm sure the headlights work great. Got an AM stereo system in here. I hear the speaker. Speaker works good. Fan is very strong. Blowing around a little extra dust. Folks, this is just a really nice ride. Steering wheel's beautiful. I don't see any other imperfections other than what we spoke of, which were barely any at all. What a great car. Folks, you got questions? Give us a call. We'll see if we can answer them. Go to celebritycars.com. Read all about it. It's amazing. 702-818-1031. We'll see you next time.